Oh my god, that zoomed way in. Right, so get on over. Hey everybody, welcome back to Noodles Garage for episode number 2 of Cody's Jeep XJ build. We started off by test fitting the axle. Very boring process, but we got the shocks tacked up. What we're gonna do now, yeet this thing back out, finish weld everything in place because we confirmed that it all fits. Give her a nice coat of paint so she doesn't rust any more than she has to, and get on with our day. Okay, Louis, stand around. Boy, let's go.
Give me this YouTube channel, dog.
Hey, dog. I would love to give you guys the name of the company for the spring purchase, but sadly this came with the Jeep. Thank you to the previous owner, but I don't know. But we'll get her out and paint it up now.
Why aren't you? There you go. Whew, that motherfucker was bright as hell. Wait.
Where's the gabagoo? Alright, since we got some cast iron in here, and we're gonna weld the tubes to the pumpkin, what we're gonna do, we're gonna heat it up just a little bit. Around 300 degrees or so. That's so we don't crack the pumpkin at all. We're just gonna play it on the safe side, we're not gonna go ape this.
He can't curse.
I know.
And he just did. Thumbs down.
Canceled! So if there's a thing that welding class taught me way back in the dark ages of 2014 was cast iron and steel don't mix together. So to alleviate that a little bit, we're gonna heat the pumpkin up, which is cast iron, up to about 300 degrees or so. So we're gonna whip out the big torch, heat that up a little, and then while it's still around 300-ish degrees, we're gonna weld it together. Not trying to go crazy with it, but we're gonna make it work. You can just move around wherever you need to, because all this can just get deleted out. Ah.
Boo!
Peace. Anal probe! Anal probe! Why is it touching my butthole?
Yep, that's recorded.
We're still going. Safety first! Okay, she's fully welded up now. So now while this cools down, we're going to hop into making a rear bumper from a TJ fit onto an XJ because we're poor. So let's get to it. That'll work. Okay, we gotta clean this up a little bit. We're just gonna weld it on because Cody doesn't care. So after we clean this up, we'll come back and more video.
It is.
No, now it is?
Yeah.
Hello? Okay.
Hey, bumpers on.
Mud everywhere.
Part of it's from your bumper, mister.
Part of it?
Part of it.
Mean? Yeah. Get out of here. Remember, kids, if you got a Toyota, front upper control arm bolts, when you can't get them out, are your best friends when you need a punch later.
So cherry trees rot really easily, and it's causing too much flex. So we're just gonna put more weld on it. Yikes, buddy! Yikes.
I saw you over there.
I missed. If it makes you feel any better.
Huh?
But I missed if that makes you feel any better.
That's it.
You're probably going to want to hit that other side up a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna need some of that.
That was easy.
Thanks, sir. The most satisfying part of a bumper build, putting your weight on it for the first time. Alright, now we install. That was a very quick side note. Diff cover bolts are the same between a 8.8 and your factory 810 1/4 that came out. As we found out, 2 of them were missing. But the land of Jeep parts has them in supply.
Less than 20% remain about to D.
What the fuck? Tighten in a crisscross pattern.
Click.
Click. Click. Click. Click. Click. Click. Click. And to make sure I get them all, I just go around one more time. Alright, wipe your tools down. Remember to put your cap back on your silicone. That way you can use it again at a later date. Very important step. And don't over tighten it, because if you crack the cap, it'll never seal and then you wasted the rest of the tube. Alright, let's get to the painting montage. Woo!
Keep going. You keep going. There you go. We'll send her the video.
Why are you re-welding what you already welded?
From a little bit more higher experienced people than us fellow idiots. We were told that we should probably make these wider, so we're just gonna make them wider. A little bit more weld, keep that axle from wanting to rotate and break those welds. So we just cleaned them up real quick, re-weld at a nice wider path, repaint it again, and then we'll actually put it in. Nothing crazy. Alright, after another coat of paint, we can assemble the brakes, parking brakes assembled, adjusted properly. We'll have to verify this later when we can actually pull the parking brake a couple times, make sure all the shoes are set in place, and then put our nice new calipers on. Race car red, baby. Luckily these came with new hardware, so that was very nice. So I'm gonna keep tearing away on this until she's ready to go. Thanks to our friend Quinn at Dirt Life Fab, we actually got ourselves a couple of goodies here. So, angle you guys up here a little bit. So, we needed clips in here. So, we look way down in here. You can see the ring. Well, if you know your XJ, when you take the shaft off, it's gonna have little straps on it that hold it to the yoke. Well, since this needs clips in it to hold the U-joint together, we didn't have any. I thought I had some, I did not. But our good friends at Dirt Life Fab and 4x4 had some in stock. And he was very sparing enough to give us a new U-joint as well if we needed it, which is where those clips are coming from, so thanks, Quinn. So, with that, I'm gonna get this together as well, but I'm gonna focus on the axle right now, so when we come back, that'll be done, and I'll be doing this. So I figured while I'm here, geez, you guys gotta back up a little bit here. So, since I was here, I figured I'd show you how I get a rough adjustment on the parking brakes. So we get a rotor, throw it on. You can use your stock lug nuts. Just thread on lovely. We're just gonna snug these down a little bit. And everything's nice and true like it would be rolling down the road. Get my trusty little small Phillips that I broke multiple times. Find what side I put the little spur gear on. And now we're just going to keep rotating this until it tightens up. Alright, right there. It's tightening up, it almost doesn't spin. It's like no play up top. So now we're going to back that off about a quarter turn. So as I apply pressure, you can see I can't turn that, but I let go, and I can turn it. Again, it's just a rough estimate for now. And then to keep it light, we're just gonna pull the rotor back off and put it back in its box. Sorry, bud. All right, new filler next installed. Gas tank is reinstalled, and Cody's working on putting the new filler necks in. I'm gonna go pick up the axle again, wheel it back over here, and install it. And that is probably gonna be it for us today. All right, that will take care of episode number 2 of the XJ build series. Anywho, now that the axle's in, the battery's dead, and we got a bumper now, in the next episode, we're gonna spin this around, start ripping into the front end for the long arm kit. Stay tuned for that. Sorry for the wait, and we will see you in the next episode of Noob's Garage. Deuces.